there, Duff. The big guy with the red windbreaker has friends with him, 8 or 9 of them. You and Duff are alone. You look for Duff's high school friend, Mark or Mike or something, but he is nowhere to be found. The fight begins quickly. Duff lowers his head, bull-like, and charges Red Windbreaker. Red Windbreaker steps to the side and catches Duff in a headlock. He punches Duff in the nose. Still holding Duff in the headlock, he punches him again. Then again, and again. Duff's head is down. He's swinging wildly and with no effect. It is somewhere around the 7th or 8th punch that Duff stops swinging. Red Windbreaker's friends start cheering. Duff's arms drop to his sides. You want to stop it, but you are not sure how. Red Windbreaker is taking his time with his punches, using big wind-ups. His buddies are cheering him on now. They ooh and ah with each splat. Your friend is taking a beating, but you are mostly worried about yourself. That shames you. You want to do something, but you are seriously afraid. You can't move. Your legs feel like rubber, and you hate yourself for that. Red Windbreaker throws another punch straight into Duff's face. He releases the headlock. Duff drops to the ground like a bag of laundry. Red Windbreaker kicks Duff in the ribs. Another kick. Duff grunts and rolls onto his back. His face is streaked with crimson red. You will learn later that his injuries were minor, but right now he looks bad. You know that he would never stand by and let you take a beating like this. You can stand it no longer. You jump out of the crowd. All heads turn toward you. For a moment, nobody moves. Nobody speaks. Red Windbreaker is breathing hard. You are shaking. You try to sound rational. Hey, you say, he's had enough. You spread your arms. You try the charming smile. It's over. You've won, you tell Red Windbreaker. Someone jumps you from behind. Arms snake around you, wrapping you in a bear hug. Red Windbreaker comes at you now. Your heart is beating against your chest like a bird in too small a cage. Someone else comes out of the crowd. He had blonde hair, his complexion ruddy. You figure that he is another one of Red Windbreaker's pals. His name is Stephen McGrath. He reaches for you. You buck away like a fish on a hook. Stephen McGrath puts his hands on your shoulders. You try to break free. You spin frantically. That is when you reach out and grab his neck. Did you lunge at him? Did he pull you, or did you push him? You don't know. Did one of you lose your footing on the sidewalk? Was the ice to blame? You will flash back to this moment countless times, but the answer will never be clear. Either way, you both fall. Both of your hands are still on his neck, on his throat. You don't let go. You land with a thud. The back of Stephen McGrath's skull hits the sidewalk curb. There is a sound, an awful, hell-spawned crack, something wet and too hollow, and unlike anything you have heard before. The sound marks the end of life as you know it. Everything stops. You stare down. Stephen McGrath's eyes are open and unblinking, but you know already. You know by the way his body went suddenly slack. You know by that awful, hell-spawned crack. It happens fast then. Campus security arrives, then the police. You tell them what happened. Your parents hire a hotshot lawyer from New York City. She tells you to plead self-defense. You do. And you keep hearing that awful sound. At the trial, you hear your parents cry. Yes, but it is the faces of Sonia and Clark McGrath, the victim's parents, that will haunt you. Sonia McGrath glares at you throughout the proceedings. She dares you to meet her eye. You can't. You try to hear the jury announce the verdict, but those other sounds get in the way. The sounds never cease, never let up, even when the judge looks down sternly and sentences you. The press is watching. You will not be sent to a soft white boy country club prison. Not now. Not during an election year. Your mother faints. Your father tries to be strong. Your sister runs out of the courtroom. Your brother Bernie stands frozen. You are put in handcuffs and taken away. Your upbringing does little to prepare you for what lies ahead. You have watched TV and have heard all tales of prison rape. That does not happen. No sexual assault. But you are beaten with fists during your first week. You make the mistake of identifying who did it. You get beaten twice more and spend 3 weeks in the infirmary. 6 months into your incarceration, your father dies of a heart attack. You know that it's your fault. You want to cry, but you can't. You spend 4 years in prison. When you walk out, you step tentatively, as if the ground below your feet might give. In some ways, you will always walk like that. Your brother Bernie is at the gate to meet you. Bernie just got married. His wife Marcia is pregnant with their first child. He puts his arms around you. You can almost feel the last 4 years shed away. Your brother makes a joke. You laugh, really laugh, for the first time in so long. You were wrong before. Your life did not end on that cold night in Amherst. Your brother will help you find normalcy. You will even meet a beautiful woman down the road. Her name is Olivia. She will make you enormously happy. You will marry her. One day, 9 years after you walk through those gates, you will learn that your beautiful wife is pregnant. You decide to buy camera phones to stay in constant touch. While you're at work, that phone rings. Your name is Matt Hunter. Reno, Nevada, April 18th. The doorbell jangled Kimmy Dale out of her dreamless sleep. She stirred in her bed, groaned, checked the digital clock next to her bed. 11:47 a.m. Despite it being solidly midday, the trailer remained night dark. That was how Kimmy liked it. She worked nights and was a light sleeper. Kimmy sat up in her king-sized bed. She stuck a cigarette in her mouth. The book of matches came from her current place of employment, a strip joint called the Eager Beaver. Kimmy Dale threw on a robe and opened her bedroom door. The front room had no sun protection. She shielded her eyes and blinked. She opened the door without asking who it was. "Are you Kimmy Dale?" The girl at the door was young, 18, 20, something like that. "Who are you?" Kimmy asked. "That's not important." "Excuse me?" The girl lowered her eyes and bit on her lower lip. Kimmy saw something distantly familiar in the gesture and felt a small ripple in her chest. The girl said, "You knew my mother." Kimmy fiddled with the cigarette. "I know lots of mothers." "My mother," the girl said, "was Candace Potter." Kimmy winced when she said that. "Can I come in?" She stepped to the side, and the girl pushed her way past. Kimmy said, "I don't understand." "Candace Potter was my mother. She put me up for adoption the day I was born." Kimmy tried to keep her bearings. She closed the trailer door. "You want something to drink?" "No, thank you." The two women looked at each other. Kimmy crossed her arms. "Not sure what you want here," she said. The girl spoke as if she'd been rehearsing. "I love my adopted family, so I don't want you to get the wrong idea. It's just that when you find out something like this, you need to know." Kimmy nodded, though she wasn't sure why. "So I started digging for information. There are groups who help adopted kids find their birth parents." Kimmy plucked the cigarette out of her mouth. Her hand was shaking. "But you know that your mother, is dead." "Yes, I know. She was murdered. I found out last week." Kimmy's legs started to feel a little